Well, hello everyone. This is Dr. Mike, your physical therapist. Hey, today I've got a special guest. His name is Dr. Drew Cruse. We'll be back in a few seconds, okay? All right. Well, first of all, how are you doing? How's everyone doing? My Facebook, YouTube, and JRHab friends. Today we've got, it's cold, right? It's very cold. But if you're watching live, comment live. Watching on the replay, comment replay. But today we got a special guest. His name is Dr. Drew Cruse. He's actually our physical therapist and clinic director at our Union City location. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in Dr. Drew Cruse.
Hey, I don't know why I did the double hand wave, but
Hey
oh
man,
well.
that's how you do it, man. Especially if you got kids, you got to do two hand waves. Well, again, well, first of all, thank you again for covering for me there at
You're welcome.
Highland. But tell us again who you are, what you do, and why did you choose physical therapy, man?
Well, I'm Dr. Drew Cruse. I'm a physical therapist. I've been practicing now for about 6 years. I've worked in a couple of different settings: outpatient rehab, uh, home health, inpatient rehab, and so now I'm currently serving as the clinic director for the newly opened Union City location for Jerry Had Physical Therapy and Wellness. Funny enough, I don't know if I told you this, Mike, but I wasn't actually going into PT originally. Whenever I started off in school, I thought that I wanted to do something else. Um, I was going to go for pharmacy. I took general chemistry 1 and 2 my first year in undergraduate and realized I'm not good at chemistry. I'm never going to be good at chemistry, so I need to change. I need to change direction quickly. So that summer, I spent a good bit of time soul searching, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Um, I went on and shadowed a physical therapist in my area and for a week and thought this is something that I can do. It's a lot more people focused, a lot more personable than just being back behind a counter or very limited people interaction. So that's kind of how I got started. As I started learning more and doing more with the profession, I just started to really enjoy the treatment aspect of it as well as the personal connection aspect of it. We're in a unique position. We don't just pass off people or see them for 2 minutes and then go on. We spend some good quality time with them, whether it's in their home, like I did when I was in home health, or they're coming into the clinic. That's quality time there with them. So it started off as what am I actually doing? To I think I can do this. To I know I can do this. To I can't imagine myself doing anything besides this. I wasn't actually going into PT originally. Whenever I started off in school, I thought that I wanted to do something else. Um, I was going to go for pharmacy. I took general chemistry 1 and 2 my first year in undergraduate and realized I'm not good at chemistry. I'm never going to be good at chemistry, so I need to change. I need to change direction quickly. So that summer, I spent a good bit of time soul searching, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Um, I went on and shadowed a physical therapist in my area and for a week and thought this is something that I can do. It's a lot more people focused, a lot more personable than just being back behind a counter or very limited people interaction. So that's kind of how I got started. As I started learning more and doing more with the profession, I just started to really enjoy the treatment aspect of it as well as the personal connection aspect of it. We're in a unique position. We don't just pass off people or see them for 2 minutes and then go on. We spend some good quality time with them, whether it's in their home, like I did when I was in home health, or they're coming into the clinic. That's quality time there with them. So it started off as you know, what am I actually doing? To I think I can do this. To I know I can do this. To I can't imagine myself doing anything besides this.
So you were really a pharmacist. You wanted to be a pharmacist, man. I could see you wearing a white coat and doing that thing. But yeah, that is going to be boring. I know several pharmacists that they're like also burned out and everything. But again. Well, thank you again for calling or for answering the call, man, because many are called, but few are chosen, especially in our field of physical therapy. We get to touch, we get to bring out the best in our patient. We're not only just seeing, we're not like physicians where we only see the patients every 6 months or every year, or, when they're sick every 30 days or whatever. With us, we get to see them once a week, twice a week, and we get to bring out the best in them. And that's what I really like about our profession. We get to bring out the best in them. We get to interact with them, and most of the time it's not most of the time, 100% of the time, it's really life changing, when you're seeing them standing up and walking. Especially me, I don't see the patients now a lot, it's most of you guys, and then I go to the clinic and I saw that patient for the initial evaluation. They're using a walker, and now they're standing up and walking without any assistive device, and that's really inspiring to see. So going back to you, Drew. So tell us again, where did you finish your undergrad and doctorate degree and everything like that, man?
Yeah. So undergraduate was started in fall of 2012 at Freed Hardeman University. Um, and was there 4 years, got my undergraduate degree. While I was there, I was working. I kind of just took things upon myself to set out the kind of schedule that I needed, take the classes that I needed in order um, to get into physical therapy school. Um, my advisor, she was great and she did awesome, but like I was still lumped in with her because she was good with like getting people into pharmacy school. And then I changed my mind and I say, hey, I'm going to go to physical therapy school. And she said, okay, I don't know exactly what all you need for that or how that goes about, but I trust you, so you can figure out how to get there, right? And I said, yeah, I can do it. So um, did all of that. I got into to Harding University's physical therapy DPT program. Um, got accepted there and started there in the fall of 2016, and then graduated in when was that? May of 2019. Um,
Is
and
that
that
where we met each other? I mean, how did we meet? Tell me again where we meet.
uh, I guess we ended up meeting over Facebook, but because we kind of started running around the same physical therapy circles. I know at one point while I was in school, I was taking uh, Smart Success PT with Greg Todd, and I think that's where I started to at least notice you. And that's where I was like, oh, this Mike Chua guy, he's always posting stuff. He's always like super positive, and I was like, I don't know how he does it. He's just like a bundle of energy, just going, going, going. And then I realized, oh wait, he lives in Martin, and that's like 20 minutes from where I live or where I'm from. So it was really like one of those like small world things. I thought that you were like, other people in those kinds of programs are like from like California, like Michigan, Florida, all that kind of stuff. And so seeing somebody that's like in Tennessee, it's like, whoa, wait a minute.
And
I think
local,
that's where
really
we
local in a small town, right, man? I mean,
right.
I remember when you mentioned Union City. I'm like, yeah, I live in Martin. It's crazy. It's just a small world, man. So, bottom line, what's the lesson there, ladies and gentlemen? If you're still watching live, comment live, watching on a replay, comment replay. Bottom line, you got to be nice to people. You be nice to people. Perfect example is well, first, of course, we're talking about me and Drew, but perfect example is Jeff. Jeff is our amazing occupational therapist, and he was my boss when I was working at the nursing home. He was so nice and everything. He took care of me and everything when I was at the nursing home. And then now he's our occupational therapist, compliance officer, and for our geriatric physical therapy. So know whether you are working as a tech, whether you are the PT or the clinic director or you're the CEO of whatever company you're working for, if you're watching right now, being nice, being kind, it's very important that you have that. And I have my wife to remind that all the time. So to me, so because sometimes we are nice to other people, we're not nice to our own family, right? So, Drew,
Right.
again, where can they find you? Oh, before we do that, what's your favorite case that you do or you see in your clinic, and what can you tell them about that cases or condition?
So I guess the best way to put it is to, I guess, talk about like my treatment philosophy. Because I got into this thinking like I got into PT thinking that I would do like what is like the flashy, cool new stuff that you see, or whatever it was that was being marketed to us when I was going into school. So it was like all athletes or, you know, high level stuff, and those kinds of jobs or being able to work with that population is few and far between. Whenever I made the decision to move back home after doing school, the general age is it tends to skew older. The vast majority of my 6 years in clinical practice has been treating older adults. Um, and I knew that there was something going on. I saw my grandparents getting older. I see my parents right now kind of going into this age population that I treat. Um, and I knew that there had to be something different than just what was given to people. How can somebody be barely able to stay home by themselves on one side of the spectrum, and then you have the 89-year-old who's running a marathon or who's doing uh, able to go on trips and do whatever they want to and have minimal issues. There's a lot of different factors that go into that, but I really wanted to empower older people, older adults, and so that's kind of where my treatment philosophy comes in with this idea of I'm pushing the envelope on people. People are coming in. Yes, they have pain. Yes, they have difficulties doing things at the home. But really, the main thing is like they're deconditioned. They have weakness. Especially whenever we start getting into talks like that. If you're not able to do certain things within the home, let's say be able to carry your groceries inside, be able to get up out of bed by yourself, be able to get in and out of the shower by yourself, or get up on and off the toilet. Home health really opened my eyes to this, and I was really able to see like there's a missing piece in this that needs to be addressed. So I really started looking into the research, the literature on what it looks like to push older adults. Basically, be able to treat an older adult kind of like how I was thinking that I was going to be practicing. Um, so my treatment philosophy is a lot more of like we're we're going to be that hashtag old not weak that I keep putting in all of my social media posts. Just because we've gotten older doesn't mean that we get weaker. I'm really trying to empower the people that come to me, that come and work with us, um, to get stronger and to really basically like over train them, if you want to say it that way, to be able to do more in the clinic with me than what like their life demands are. Because if they only do just what the life demands are, they're kind of living like right there at that minimal threshold. I'm wanting to get them above the threshold so that they could stay independent for longer. So really, I've had so far in the clinic, I've had mainly a lot of people coming in with some back pain, and we're addressing that. But a lot of it is that deconditioning weakness. I just want to get stronger. I want my joints to feel better. I want to be able to clean up around the house and to take care of my grandkids or take care of my great grandkids. And so we're really focusing in on that kind of stuff, really making it meaningful, really making it powerful, and empowering for them so that they can continue to do what they love to do. Um, I've got I've got all sorts of people that are coming in to see me right now are very active, and they want to remain active as for as long as possible. So if you come and see me at Jerry Hab in Union City, that's kind of what we're going to be looking at. Um, and I'm going to be tailoring the experience to what you need. Whether that's if we got pain going on, we're going to address that. If we've got balance as an issue, we're going to be addressing that. If strengthening is the main issue, we're going to be addressing that. And I pride myself on being able to have the tools, the knowledge, and the equipment that we need to really push the envelope, to get stronger and to improve balance, to decrease pain, and really just overall looking at the overall well being of you as a person coming in to see me.
All right. Well, again, thank you very much, Drew, for answering the call to be amazing and for serving our seniors. Like what I always say, we're doing this not just for ourselves. We went back and did physical therapy. We're doing this not just for ourselves. We're doing this for our family, and most importantly, also we're also doing this for our community. And the community is very important. The stronger your family is, the stronger your community is, the better outcome you'll get. If the seniors are happy, I mean, Drew is a Christian, and if we serve the seniors, we're also answering the call that God has delegated it to us. People are called to be pastors or preachers. Some people are called to be, to take care of the kids who don't have any parents. What do you call that, Drew? Kids who don't have any parents. And some people are called
Uh,
to orphans, right? Some
yeah.
people are called to take care of widows, and we specifically in Jerihab, we are called to take care of our seniors and elderlies, and then that's what we're here for. If you need to strengthen your body, if you have any back pain, hip pain, knee pain, we're here at your service. We have what you call four phases of therapy. First phase is your pain management phase. We'll take care of your pain by doing manual therapy, stretches, modalities. And then the second phase will be the strengthening phase where we strengthen your body. That's what the Dr. Drew's talking about. And then the third phase is really the balance phase where we challenge your balance. And then last phase will be the maintenance phase, just like a car. You just don't buy a car and don't change the oil or rotate the tires. We maintain our car, right? And same thing with our body. Once you reach that maximum potential, like your restorative potential, you no, let's face it, I'm not going to be able to lift 200 pounds bench press, but if I can lift 40 pounds bench press or 10 reps of push-ups, you might as well maintain that and keep that level, because I
Hmm.
won't be able to do 100 push-ups now, right? So maintenance is the key, and that's what Medicare and most of the insurance are really recommending, is that you maintain yourself, because it costs them more for you to go to the hospital, go to the nursing home versus you doing your therapy or exercising in an outpatient setting or even in the home. Again, Drew, where can they find you? Could you please tell us your address in your clinic and also your telephone number there, or your social security and your bank account number, man?
Yeah, we'll get into all that. So you can find me if you want to find me on socials. You can find me on Facebook. Just type in Drew Cruse. That'll pull that up. The Jerry Hab Union City page is up and running on Facebook as well. So you can type in Jerry Hab Union City either on Google or on Facebook. It's going to pull that stuff up. Our address is 1313 West Reelfoot Avenue, Suite C. If you are somebody in Union City, Tennessee, and if you're somebody that likes to find things based off of landmarks, we're close to the Citizens Bank. We're close to Verizon. We're close to Malin Moore. Most people kind of know about the general area. And then if you want to call and schedule with us to schedule an appointment, schedule an evaluation, or just come in and check it out and see what it all is, we do have that discovery visit available. Phone number is 731 599 1026.
All right. Well, again, thank you very much, Drew, again, for answering the call, again, for being amazing. Be awesome. Be great, Bexit. But before I let you go, always remember the word fast, FAST. Letter F. Find people that will bring out the best in you, because you are the average of the five people you hang out with. Today, I hang out with Drew. I feel like I want to be like him, right? Have a nice buzz haircut, right? Next letter is letter A. Take action. All this stuff that we're doing is not going to do me good. It's not even going to do Dr. Drew good if you don't take action by reaching out to him. Call his number. This is his office number at Union City, 731-599-1026. Just call or reach out to them. It's Marie who's going to answer the phone call, my wife. So just ask, hey, what does Dr. Drew do at Union City, right? Next letter is letter S. Share and subscribe. The more shares, the better. It may not be applicable to you, but it could be applicable to someone else. If you are there in Union City or Obion County, refer, hey, there's a new Jerry have physical therapy there at Union City. Might as well benefit you, mom or dad or uncle or aunt, right? And next letter is last letter is letter T, is teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, just like what Dr. Drew is doing, he's going to teach you there how to be better and stronger. You're actually going to understand it more. Again, thank you very much. Be awesome, be great, be excellent, and we'll see you in the next episode of our J Rehab Show. Bye.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.